Okay, welcome back. Episode 6 of Slay the Spire. Ascension 1 Silent. Same deal as last time, a few more elites on the map. But we're playing Silent this time, so a little bit more difficult to deal with the early elites. But still, I think we'll be in good shape for Ascension 1. It's not all that difficult. This map is kind of annoying, though, I have to say. We have... if we want this... which is the super elite at the end of the act, which we should really take. If we want a second elite, we have to go here. And if we do that, we don't get a campfire at all. So maybe instead we go up the left-hand side, maybe take this elite, get a couple of campfires, get a second elite, and then fight Guardian. Maybe that's the best thing to do. What's Niao going to give us? We could remove one, or we could choose a rare colorless card to obtain. That could be like an Apotheosis or something quite powerful. Or a Hand of Greed even. Let's try that. Panache. That's interesting. Panache seems like it'll be really good. Let's try and build something around Panache, shall we? Panache, by the way, says every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all, so it rewards us heavily for taking a lot of low-cost cards, or cards that count for more than one card, which is to say Shiv cards. So Cultist is dealt with. What are we going to take here? Are we going to take a Quick Slash? Gives us a little bit of card draw. Seems quite good. We will remove a strike because we took that Quick Slash, so we definitely can. Could take this shop? Maybe? Don't know. We'll see what this fight ends up being. But obviously we still can't ever proc Panache, but we're getting a little bit closer to being able to proc Panache with the Quick Slash. So that's the card that we want, but it's up against a Footwork. Do we still take it? That's the question. I think the answer is probably no. I think Footwork is too good. So let's go to the shop and see if there's anything that's interesting for us now. Slice is a 0-cost card, but I don't think it's good enough. We don't generally want to take cards like Slice because this takes up a full card slot. And if we draw Slice, then we can only draw 4 other cards per turn, or 4 other cards in that turn. Could take something like a Deep Breath, which would let us just play a card for free. Also has synergy with some relics that obviously we don't have yet. Alternatively, we could just remove a strike, and I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Because... can we remove a strike? I'm not sure we can now. Because we've already removed one. We've only added a Quick Slash. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do take the Deep Breath. And we just see if we can build into it. Seems good. Alright, so we can do Defend, and then we'll Deep Breath and hope for another Defend. Or a Neutralize, that works too. And we even got a Panache proc for that as well. So that's really nice. Took 1 damage, but that's no big deal at all. You can see how much we're struggling to do damage even to the Jawworm. So any card that gives us damage would be good, but I mean, those kind of suck. I'm a little bit concerned about this elite. I might not take this elite fight, because if it's a Gremlin Knob, my goodness, are we struggling. I don't want to take a Sneaky Strike. We only have 1 discard, so I think I'm going to take a Dodge and Roll, and I think I'm going to avoid the elite. Because, as I said, if it's a Gremlin Knob, I think we're in a bunch of trouble. Grab the neutralize upgrade. We get 3 upgrades before the next elite, so we should, and a couple of card rewards as well, so we should be okay in terms of dealing damage by the time we get to the elite. But until then, it's just a little bit awkward. We'll do that. No, we'll do that. Because we're likely to get a panache proc here. Need to play 3 more cards, which we can do. We'll do that. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. And boom! They die. Skill potion, cloak and dagger. I will take this cloak and dagger. And I think I'll upgrade it as well. And now we really can start to look at this panache as a reasonable source of damage. That's also an excellent source of damage, that Mercury Hourglass. That's going to do a lot of work for us. We'll upgrade panache as well. So here we go, and yeah, more neutralize, which is always nice. We can full block as well, and then kill next turn almost certainly. Get my counts for 3 cards, so we only had to play 2 more to get a panache proc, which is great. Dagger spray is interesting, but we have panache for damage, so maybe we still take it. Yeah, we lack a little bit of damage, so we'll take the panache. We will do this until we find a relic, which will take a while, and I'm glad we had lots of health in hand, because that would have been a struggle otherwise. So again, right here we get a panache proc. And we can full defend as well. Deep breath does work for us here. Puts our cloak and dagger back in our draw pile. I think that was a perfect elite fight. Well laid plans. Yep, I think so. I think any silent deck can always use a well laid plans. This is Scoured by Flames. What is that? That is Sentries? Sentries is an easy fight for us. Let's take it. That's a little bit awkward. We'll wait a little bit for our dagger spray, I think. Pretty good. Very straightforward fight. Ornamental fan, which is great. We'll take the flex potion, I think, over the probably the skill potion. Could take a Terra. We're going to be doing some attack damage with our Shivs, but I don't know. Maybe no, I'm not going to take it. Not worth taking. Okay, so we can upgrade footwork, I think, to get us a little bit more block. And I think this deck's in good shape. We do a lot of damage, which is really nice. You can see exactly how much damage we do. Yeah, we'll get dodge and roll in play for next turn. Means we can weaken him as well. And I don't think there's going to be any need to take damage in this fight. The well-laid plans means we don't have to worry too much about bad draws. Just hold whatever card we like at the end of the turn. Maybe should have played a different pen nib there. That ornamental fan is actually very good for us as well. That means that we block if we play 3 attacks in a turn. Much like that. And the 16 damage quick slash is very nice as well. Whoops. I did not mean to discard that. That is okay. We just need to do 14 damage this turn, which we can do easily. We can do it with panache. We didn't even need panache to do it, so there we go. This is going to be a perfect boss fight. And yeah, I think this deck's coming together very nicely. We'll use our pen nib. Otherwise it would have been a little bit boring. Okay, so we have 1,000 cuts if we want it. I think it's better than the other two. Means every time we play a card we deal 1 damage to all enemies. It needs an upgrade, but I think we can give it an upgrade at the first campfire, so I think we're going to take that. I think it is going to be 1,000 cuts. What else do we want? Do we need energy is the question. We have a pantograph, which is some sustain, but we don't have other sustain. I feel like we're good with elites. We might be good enough with elites because we have AoE. We might be good enough with elites to be able to take a black star. We got potions. Yeah, okay. Let's go black star. And we'll hunt some elites. 63 max HP is a little bit scary, but should be alright. We can upgrade 1,000 cuts before the elite fight, which is good. We can get a second elite as well. And we can go to a store beforehand. So that's what we're going to do. You can see 1,000 cuts is going to do some work for us here. And I'm not going to lie, I am very glad that we drew our dagger spray there. Now, I think an explosive potion to save 6 is fine. We're reasonably likely to get another potion. We didn't, but that's fine. And we get another cloak and dagger, which is fantastic. Do we want ritual dagger? I don't think we do. Maybe we do. We lack attacks in general, so ritual dagger is actually pretty good. And it's early in the act, so we can upgrade it. Or we can not upgrade it, but stack it, as it were, by killing things with it. Let's take it. And we will upgrade all strikes and defends. 9 upgrades is too valuable to turn down. So we have a shop coming up here. And the fact that we've just upgraded our strikes means they're less important to remove. So I think I'm going to take this relic. And I think we're going to remove Pain at the store. Pain is a very, very bad curse for us because we play a lot of cards. We don't have 4 energy, so this backflip isn't quite so good as it would normally be. Maybe it's still okay though. We have a Centennial Puzzle, which I think we can probably take. Got an elite fight next, after this campfire. So yeah, I think we'll take the backflip, and I think we'll take the Centennial Puzzle. That certainly is a good enough common relic to buy. We'll upgrade 1000 Cuts, and we will fight the one non-AoE elite fight, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's totally fine. Do we play footwork? Yeah, because we got a block potion, so we'll play our footwork here, and we'll drink our block potion. So, well-laid plans. 3, 4, 5. Keep hold of our backflip, I think. I should have played the pen nib on the dagger spray, but I don't think it matters. I think we comfortably win this fight. And the fact that we comfortably win this fight, or Ritual Dagger getting upgraded, is huge. We need to make sure that we kill with that now. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, this does kill. 5. Nice. Blood Vial and Horn Cleat. Blood Vial, start of each combat, heal 2. And Horn Cleat is a very good relic. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Who's our boss? Collector. So that's likely to line up. We got a Malaise as well. Malaise is an extremely good card, and I think we will take that. Especially with the Warp Tongs, because some of the time it's going to be upgraded. Cloak and Dagger here. We will not take 1 damage because we have Ornamental Fan. And here you can see just how good the Malaise is going to be, because it did get upgraded. And we have the Horn Cleat block, which means that we can play it for maximum. So I think that's basically going to be the end of this fight. Maybe should have played well-laid plans there instead of 1000 Cuts, but I don't think it particularly matters. We'll do that. There's our Panache. Really want a well-laid plan so we can keep our Ritual Dagger in hand. There is our well-laid plans. I think we'll just... yeah, do that. Let's make sure we get the kill with Ritual Dagger. Yeah, it's fine. And it gets upgraded as well, so it's already up to 25. I'm glad I took it. Don't think any of these cards are good enough. We certainly don't want the expertise, and I don't think we want the other two either. We're not really doing stuff with poison. It's Collector, so yeah, Collector's probably the ideal boss fight for this deck anyway. So no need to do anything fancy with that. I think we'll go this way, get an extra campfire with our elite fight. Bag of marbles. Yeah, okay. Take that over the key. The issue is that, yeah, a lot of the time we're not going to be able to play any attacks because we're getting set up. And again, we couldn't play well-laid plans. That just shows you, by the way... oh dear. That's bad news. Just shows you how much of a nerf that well-laid plans nerf was. Because multiple times we've not been able to play it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that as well. Oh, Ritual Dagger again. I don't think we'll wait for the upgrade, I think we'll just kill with it. Already up to 28. That's going to do a lot of damage by the end of the run. I remembered we had Pen Nib that time, which is always good. Predator is interesting, isn't it? Predator Plus, no less. Maybe we take that to smooth out our draws a little bit. It costs 2, so it's a little bit painful to play. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, it's good if we get 4 energy. It's not if we don't. So let's hedge. And let's not play it. So here is our Panache. Panache is going to do work here. Got that. 2 to play, so we'll play this one and this one. Rip Gremlins. Very important we got our 1,000 cuts in play. What else do we need to get in play? We need to get our well-laid plans in play. So we don't really want to play Deep Breath. Just want to be able to play the well-laid plans next turn. No Panache proc, but that is okay. I think we'll try and hold on to our... Oops. Another misclick on the well-laid plans, but we'll... Yeah, oh, no, never mind. We're not going to be able to hold on to our Pen Nib because Ritual Dagger needed to be played. Toxic Egg is fantastic. Duvidol is not. Deflect Plus, I think, is good enough to take. Just another big, beefy block card. It costs 0 energy. With our footwork and our... yeah, with our footwork. And the fact that it's upgraded, it's going to be a very valuable card for us to take. We will reduce Snake Plant strength because that is a very important thing to do. Its only attacks are in fact multi-attacks. Ritual Dagger still in the deck, so we will wait for it. And there it is. Crippling Cloud Plus. Now that's a good card for us to take. It's another source of weak. We only have 1 source of weak. Or we have 2 sources of weak, I guess, with the melees. But Crippling Cloud Plus is just a strong enough card to be very good on its own. We'll upgrade the melees in case we ever need to play it for 0 or whatever, but I mean, generally it's a very good upgrade. I don't think we need Apparition, even though these are Apparition pluses. I don't think we need it. Maybe we need it. Well, we don't need it. Do we want it? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Well-laid plans allows us to retain 2. Which is always nice. It's almost an ideal opening hand. Could have done maybe with the well-laid plans as well. But we didn't get it, so that's fine. And again, this Horn Cleat doing a lot of work. 25-32. This is going to do a lot of work. Means we are full blocked. Actually not going to be able to kill them next turn. But now they are dead. I wonder if we keep hold of the Crippling Cloud. No, I doubt it. Excuse me. Woke up with a little bit of a sore throat this morning. Don't know exactly why. So we take some damage, but I think that's probably all the damage we're going to take. Cloak and Dagger plus... We'll probably keep the 2 Cloak and Dagger pluses, actually. So that we can kill the ads with the Panache proc. Might get more than 1 Panache proc, I don't know. Certainly we will be doing a lot of damage with 1000 cuts. So we'll kill one of these now. And we get a deflect, which is fantastic. Survivor. The Mercury Hourglass is going to kill that one. And it's going to summon some more, which is totally fine by me. We'll keep hold of the Dagger Spray and the Survivor, just so we can kill the little minions. Backflip here. We're 1 short. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, I guess we could have just struck him and that would have been a kill. That is okay. Instead we get to Ritual Dagger, which is fantastic. 39 damage on that now. Energy Potion is actually nice. After Image is super good. It's another power that we have to get in play, but it's well worth it whenever we play a card gain a block. And we don't get another energy. We do maybe, though, get a Calling Bell. We have a Duvidol. So this curse isn't the worst thing in the world. We could Astrolabe, but I don't know if we want to get rid of our strikes badly enough to do that. I think we're going to take Calling Bell and we'll see what we get. Meat on the Bone Tincture. Well, I mean, okay. Meat on the Bone is good. Don't know about the other 2. Super Elite, so we get 2 Elites. These maps have been pretty light on Elites, given that they're Ascension maps. Not really been able to take the Elite fights that we want to take. So we can kill this one. Yeah. That is fine. So again, this deck certainly came together. We have quite a bit of... hang on, do we not have... Don't have Panache in play. Why don't we have Panache in play? I guess we deep breathed without realizing. That was pretty silly if we did. Now we have Panache in play. Yeah, this fight is over. We have a Ritual Dagger as well, which is great. Piercing Well Plus. Yeah, I think so. It's a very, very good damage mitigation card. This deck's getting a bit bloated. I think that's fine though. Oh, Calculated Gamble. Prepared Plus with Tincture, and with the rewards that we get for playing multiple cards a turn. I think that's really good. We will remove a strike now, I think. I think they're bad enough to remove. Quick Slash might actually be the thing to remove, but I think we'll remove a strike. And I think we will buy this Calculated Gamble because that is going to be a good card for us. We have to go the Super Elite way. We have Piercing Whale, which is always nice. We also have a Deflect. I'm going to use our Energy Potion. We don't have our well-laid plans in place, so we can't gamble because we might draw it. Panache is nice though. That's a bit awkward. It's a bit awkward. I think we'll just do this. 20, yeah, that is enough. Okay, another deflect or leg sweep plus. Now, as I said, deck's getting kind of bloated. So let's just slow down the extent to which we're adding cards. Speaking of which, I think we're adding a Writhe, which gives us 1 strength. Could just lose max HP, but I think the Writhe is fine. Good enough to take a strength for. Makes our cards like Dagger Spray, excuse me, a little bit better. We'll look at all of these. Impatience plus. Oh, these are all very good. My gosh, they're all good. Discovery seems great. What does Panacea do for us? Not a lot, I don't think. Maybe we take the second Deep Breath plus. Maybe we don't. We do want to get all our powers in play. We certainly take the Impatience plus. That is very valuable card draw at a time when we really need it. I think we'll upgrade the After Image to make sure it's in our opening hand. Of course, we got the Writhe as well, unfortunately. A plus strength Reptomancer is a little bit spooky. Although it has to be said that this strength is doing work. With our Shivs now doing 6 damage. The Pen Nib also doing work here. That saves us a lot of damage there. We need to do that, and we are exactly blocked, which is pretty fortunate. Finisher is very good. That's a pretty unfortunate draw, isn't it? The malaise is nice though. Saved a lot of damage. Okay. Don't think we can play 1,000 Cuts this turn. Almost full blocked. Again, we can't play 1,000 Cuts. Can't play that either. Oh dear, calm down, Reptomancer, calm down. Yeah, that was a tough fight. That really was. Warpaint is... Do we have any skills in the deck that need to be upgraded? I guess Deep Breath, Dodge and Roll, Backflip. There are 3. Or Survivor. We'll take a 3rd Cloak and Dagger. Backflip upgrade is nice. We don't have any campfires, so... I wonder if we take that elite. Yeah, we have some sustain with the blood vial. That might be good enough. Drew all of our curses in the first turn, so we got them out of the way. Oh, that's very nice. It's a nice draw. Actually gonna do that. This is the sort of situation where these deep breaths are just very awkward, because I don't really want to play them when I've not gone through all of my deck. Now, there's my 1000 cuts. It's a nice card to draw. Keep hold of the Writhe to prevent it from, or to prevent us from drawing it again. Impatient draw is very nice. Yeah, something like that. Can we pen nib that? Not this turn. So we have to block instead. Do we need to pen nib it? No, we don't. Now we have our pen nib for next turn. Heel hook plus. Is that worth taking? I don't think we weaken consistently enough for it, so I think the answer is no. We'll go to that store. Akabeka would have been great, but we can't take it because we need to take the Sapphire Key if we're going to kill the heart. Bit awkward. Take what, 4 damage? We don't need to take 4 damage. Yeah. Obviously can't play Dagger Spray. $49. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we don't really need to do anything now other than wait for them to die. There's well-laid plans. That's the Panache proc, so we're fine. Yeah. Alright. Ancient Potion combos with our Flex Potion, so I think that's worth doing. That'll be good for the heart fight. Another after image rather. Or a blur. I think another after image is good. Does a lot of work for us. A 4th Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, I think so. And we'll remove the strike. Yeah, Cloak and Dagger, obviously an excellent card for a number of reasons. Piercing Well actually full blocks. What we really want with this deck is something like a Gambling Chip. That would be super good. I wonder if we have to play our Ritual Dagger here. could just do that. And then we can just defend and we're fine. Yeah, that's good. We'll weaken that guy too. We'll keep all the well-laid plans for next turn. And we'll weaken that guy. Yeah, the issue with this deck, or one of them, is that we do rely quite heavily on drawing our cards on the right turn. We still don't have our, like, two very important cards not yet in play. Footwork and Panache. So we can kill, what can we kill? Do 12. We need to do 17, so yeah, that does kill. So I think we're fine if we do this. And then we can... yeah, do that. And play Panache. Alright. Now if we possibly can, we want to draw our Ritual Dagger. We'll try and get through our deck as soon as we can. Never mind, we accidentally killed them. Oh well. Another Footwork, I don't think so. Don't think so. Another Elite though. Okay, so this fight, we do get some setup time, but the issue with this fight is that we don't actually scale our damage that well, and especially against a single target, so this is very scary for us. We're going to maybe need some luck to win this fight. Crippling Cloud helps a little bit, and we can play our cards aggressively because we have well-laid plans in play. Third after Image is pretty good actually. We'll keep hold of a Strike. Ideally we want to kill with Ritual Dagger, but honestly this is a scary enough fight that we're not particularly fussed either way. Maybe we should be using our Power Potion. Don't know. I think we'll be okay without for now. We'll do that with the Dagger Spray. We actually did a lot of damage that turn. And if we can pen nib our Ritual Dagger, I think we'll be in good shape. Do that. There is our Ritual Dagger. Did a lot of damage there. We'll backflip Ritual Dagger. That is a Panache proc. And we need one more attack, so we'll play a couple of cards. We'll play up Prepared, just to get the slow debuff up on the giant head. So now we're doing... are we doing enough if we do that? I actually don't know. $151, there we go. Blue Candle is nice, that means we can exhaust our curses. And we have 2 of them, so that will be useful. We don't need the Strength Potion. Awakened one should be an okay fight. We have... oh, this also draws us 3. because of our Centennial puzzle, which is very nice. Should have played Panache first, but that is okay. Can we afford to play 1,000 Cuts? Unknown. Do 13. We can weaken. I think we can, just barely. No, we can't. So we take some damage. We take 6, that's fine. Dagger Spray being upgraded is very nice. That does get us the kill. Maybe we draw Ritual Dagger? Let's try. We did. Nice, and it upgraded as well. So good stuff. Getting well-laid plans in play earlier is, I think, a good enough reason to take a second copy. We obviously need to do that. So I wonder if we use our Flex Ancient Potions this fight. So I think this might be a harder fight for us than the Heart. Yeah, I'm going to do that. This is a very difficult fight. We have a lot of powers in play, and we need to play all of them. And I really want to play Malaise for more than that, so we'll keep hold of this and take 6 damage. Fight is very scary. Piercing Wail is really nice. I think we'll get rid of our dodge and roll for now. I think we probably want to play Crippling Cloud. That weakens everything. Still see neither of our well-laid plans. There is the first of them. Discovery, another Piercing Wail. Yep, I think so. Just keep hold of those 2 cards. And that at least deals with the little cultists. Card draw is really great. There's a bunch of other things we still need to play, so we can't play our Deep Breath. We will get rid of Curse of the Bell. Keep hold of After Image and Ritual? No, not Ritual Dagger. We want to kill the second phase with that, not the first phase. So just survive that. Panache Order. Maybe we don't play second well-laid plans. Keep hold of it instead. Because yeah, we now do plenty of damage. We can even kill... So one thing about the Awakened one is that if you kill with the... or rather switch him to the second phase with the Piercing Wail debuff, he doesn't get the strength back at the end of the turn because he dies. So that is usually a good thing to do. And I think we will try and do that. There is that, so we'll Piercing Wail, and then we will kill. And we'll try and draw stuff that draws us cards. Alright, so... Can, like, backflip, cloak and dagger. And then I think if we melees for 2, I think we're probably good. Yeah, we don't take a hit. So we'll keep hold of the Ritual Dagger with the intention of pen nibbing it to kill. Now, of course, we can play our well-laid plans without any problem at all. Because, yeah, pen nibbed, it does 138 damage. Which is a lot of damage. Flechettes is very nice as well. Maybe we don't need to pen nib it. Maybe we don't need to. Very nice indeed. So there we go, 989 damage to the heart, which is a lot. It's a pretty high score. I think we got at least a couple of perfects in there. We can smith our second after image so that it starts in our opening hand. I think that seems really good. And what we'll most likely do here is buy a couple of potions. Don't think any of those cards really jump out as necessary. Maybe the acrobatics. Acrobatics plus and strength pot. Okay, we'll do that. Awkward 1000 cut straw. I think we still play it. Yeah, we'll play one after image. I think we actually do want to deep breath as soon as we can. We do have pen nib active. Kind of awkward. It's fine though. Again, we take some. This is a tricky fight for us. Piercing Wail here is nice. Yeah, Piercing Wail's really good. Now I said we wanted to play our deep breath, so we will. And yeah, there's our second after image. We can't actually turn around, which makes this a lot more awkward. Yeah, we're still taking a big hit. Not much to be done about it. Oof, 38 HP. We do have Pantograph, so this isn't the end of the world, but obviously you'd rather not take damage if you have the choice. Heal hook there was very nice. Impatience is also nice. I think we will Crippling Cloud. Oh, there's our Ritual Dagger, that's pretty big. No sign of our well-laid plans. Right at the bottom of the deck. Tincture's always fun. And that, I think, does it. 10 nib is active for the start of the heart fight, which is nice. Wonder if we take a deadly poison. Just for some scaling damage. We have a crippling cloud. No, don't think so. Get our upgrades, which is great. Thinking about an eviscerate as well, but no, I don't think that's good. I don't think we proc that reliably enough. Alright, what we got then? Is Wraith form necessary? Because we block in other ways, but no, I don't think it's necessary. But I don't even think it's desirable. I wonder if... Yeah, we footwork. I think that's the thing to do. So after image is fine. Then we can play our 2 curses as well. We got that, and we can weaken him for 2 turns, which I think is really important. Obviously we should have done that as well. Alright. Horncleat is a good relic. Spoiler alert. Very good indeed. So, how important is it that we get 1000 cuts in play? Not as important as getting Crippling Cloud, I don't think. I don't think we want to shuffle our discard pile into our draw pile, so we will not do that. We will take 17 damage here. We have bronze scales for this 0 times 10, which is great. We could just Ritual Dagger here. I think we will. Gets it nicely out of our deck. Again, no sign of our well-laid plans, which is a little unfortunate. We took 2 of them so that we would draw them. Oh, there they are. They got here in the end. Okay, so yeah, Cloak and Dagger is really nice. Unfortunately, there's artifact charges to deal with that, but we're totally fine otherwise. Take a little bit of damage, but not a huge amount. We need to draw block cards here, which we did. So just do that. Get rid of our status cards. We can like backflip. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so we can neutralize and then Cloak and Dagger, so we get the ornamental fan proc as well. We'll play Impatience for no reason other than to get 1 block. No need for dodge and roll, I don't think. Oh, our Meat on the Bone's flashing. We're going to get a Meat on the Bone proc at the end of this fight. And Venom, we could have done with that a little while ago. We can keep basically our whole hand, which is great. Oh, is this enough block? It's really close. Oh, we should have piercing wailed, although I don't think we quite needed to. We're at 7. Ooh, close fight. Close fight. I think we just barely got there. We'll keep those cards. No need for that pen, we'd rather have the impatience proc. How many cards do we need to play? 7. We'll do that. We'll Cloak and Dagger. So I want the double panache proc. I think that's quite important. So there's that. Keep hold of our piercing whale in case it's a big double attack that we can't deal with. Big multi-attack that we can't deal with, but it's not. And instead, we get the heart kill with 7 HP. That was a squeaky one. That was a squeaky one. Certainly made some mistakes in that heart fight. But the deck was just about good enough to carry a really big deck. 37 cards, I think it was, at the end of it. Maybe even more than that. Yeah, 37. There it is. 4 champions, 1 perfect. Librarian for the 35 cards. Collector for our 4 Cloak and Daggers. And all the other buffs as well. Not many elites. But we didn't need the elite fights in the end. We could only get 4 elites with our Black Star. That ended up being fine. Calling Bell ended up being very good as well with the Duvidol and the Blue Candle. So that was Silent Ascension 1. Defect next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.